Okay, so today we're sitting down with Katie. And for those of you who don't know, Katie, well, I won't introduce, I'll let Katie introduce herself. You can tell all of our YouTube subscribers and YouTube audience who you are. Go ahead.
For those who don't know me, I am Bill and Peter's daughter, and we just bought the 128-year-old house in Port Basque.
Cool. So, how long has it been, or when was the last time you were in Newfoundland? Do you remember?
I'm 21 now, and I was there when I was about 12 years old, so quite a while ago.
And so, what was the anything that you remember, or anything that kind of stood out from your last visit when you went?
My last visit, it was definitely Nan and Pop's house. They had this little ramp going down their house, a little boardwalk, sorry, through the marsh, and then you get a couple trees in, and then you hit the beach. And once you get to the beach, there's not a single person there ever. It's a beautiful place. That was definitely one of my favorite memories there.
And is there anything that you're drawn to when you go to Port Basque, when you visit Port Basque?
Definitely. I love my sister in law and her family. They took me out fishing there once, and I fell in love with it because I don't get to do that a lot in the city. And the sights were beautiful out there. So I'll definitely want to do some of that as well as hiking. It's a beautiful, beautiful place up there, and the nature's, yeah, it's a great place.
And so, what were your first thoughts when you heard that we might be making a move to Newfoundland?
Well, at first I thought it was a little bit out there,
Did
but
you want to go?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Whenever I visited as a kid, I always saw myself living there one day. I just never thought we actually would. But yeah, I thought it was a bit out there, but I was more than willing to go.
So, what's your life been like here in Calgary? So, just so people understand what you're leaving behind, and yeah. So, where do you work? What do you do here? How do you spend your time?
Well, mostly I work. I work at a barbershop in one of the busiest neighborhoods in Calgary here. So lots of working, and then in my spare time, I like to read. I like to spend time with my friends, either go down to the pub for some wings or a cheeseburger, go to my friend's place and just hang out there, go swimming, stuff like that.
Whereabouts do you work? You work at a barber shop, you said?
Yeah,
So how long have you worked there?
I've worked there about 3 years now.
And and you think about everything that you're leaving behind here in Calgary, what do you think is going to be the hardest part?
The hardest part, I think, is definitely leaving family and friends behind.
Is there something about Calgary life that you think you'll take with you to Port Basque?
Definitely my friends. Trying to get them to plan a visit
Oh,
already.
you're gonna take all your friends with you. That way you won't miss any of your friends if you take them all with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Good strategy. And let me know how that works. Do you have a special memory of Calgary that yeah, a memory that you hold near and dear to your heart of your time spent here?
One memory. um, Probably usually just a usual hangout with my friend. Me and my friend Carrie, every Sunday we go to her apartment and we use her smoker and we cook lots of great food. And she teaches me a couple recipes, and probably just spending quality time with friends and family would be my favorite memories in Calgary.
Perfect. And you're gonna take your smoking skills with you to Port Basque? You're gonna smoke some fish, or
I'll try. I'll probably get Nan to do it because no one does it better than Nan.
yeah, nobody does fish better than
No one
man.
does it
I
better.
agree. So, what are you most excited about when you think about your this next chapter and Port Basque?
I'm really excited about just spending more time in nature and also building new relationships. I've always loved the community in Newfoundland. I always thought everyone is always so loving and welcoming whenever I've gone, and it'd be nice to get to know the community a bit better. Yeah.
Are there things that you're nervous about or you have any anxiety over?
A little bit. Um,
Like what kind of stuff?
well, I'm nervous about what the house is going to be like, how much work there will be until we're actually like all settled in.
Lots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
um, but I am also nervous about meeting new people. I'm a little bit shy sometimes, but other than that, I'm really excited. Yeah.
Okay. So if you see Katie about town, say hi. She won't bite back. um, you haven't seen the house yet in person. So what do you imagine this is like?
Well, I've watched all your videos, and I do have to say some areas of the house look a little bit haunted.
Haunted.
A
Okay.
little, a little bit.
There might be a
The
couple of stories around that, but
the
maybe I think we've got some video
the attic when you
somewhere.
went to the
Oh no,
third
there's some
level
other
there.
video we have, some weird stuff
Yeah,
that happened.
there's
Maybe we'll put a video together one
yeah.
day and put it out there. But
um, yeah,
okay, so you think we're haunted?
a little bit.
I don't know.
But it is a beautiful, beautiful house.
I think that the thing that I remember that kind of stood out when I went into the house first was the kitchen was way smaller in person than it
Really,
looked on camera, because on camera I think it was taken with a like a
the
fisheye lens or
360.
whatever. Yeah, so it looked bigger. And the other thing was the view. I every time I
Yeah.
pass by the window upstairs, I'm like, oh, it's just so pretty. I love it. Okay, what's something that you've packed that says a lot about you?
Definitely my books and my Legos. I've always loved reading, so I have tons and tons of books, probably more books than I have clothes. And when I was a kid, about 10, my parents got me my first really big Lego set, and ever since it's brought me a lot of joy, so I've been collecting that through the years as well.
So Emily is already there, as we mentioned. She's been there since I think end of January, January 30th. I think we landed in Port aux Basques. So how does it feel? Because we've been apart for a while, not just since the end of
Yeah,
January, but a little bit before that. We
yeah,
Emily and the family were separate. Emily had gone up to Edmonton, so it's been a while since
yeah.
we've all kind of been together. So what do you think that's going to be like? Or do you think we're going to be killing each other?
No, I think it's going to be really good because, right, Emily was in Edmonton for a while and she came back and then she went to Newfoundland. So it will be good to reconnect with her again and, we all stay there. I think it will be great because I really miss her and I can't wait to spend a lot of time with her.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah,
It'll be nice to all be back together
yeah.
again. If you could describe this whole adventure in one word, what would it be?
Exciting.
Exciting. Okay, that works. So you're younger than most of our viewers. Our demographic is typically on the 45 plus side, but we do absolutely have young viewers. What would you want to say to the young viewers who see somebody their age and go, oh my gosh, how is this person just packing everything up and going to from a big city to a small place? What would you want somebody your age to know?
Well, I think you only get one life. So do something that is a bit scary, but something that will bring you a lot of joy, because why not? And you should do it while you're younger because it's a lot harder when you're a bit older. A lot of packing is involved.
Yes, there's a lot
A
more
lot.
packing.
And I'm sore.
What would you say to yourself if you were watching this video 1 year from today?
um just stop stressing so much
Over everything?
over Packing, even if I go away for 2 days, I am always thinking that I forgot something that I'm gonna desperately need. And that's how I feel. I feel like everything is packed, but I feel I'm missing something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's it. Want to shout out to anybody?
Carrie and Kat.
All right. Shout out to Carrie and Kat. All right. And thank you, everybody, for following along and meeting Katie. Thank you very
Bye,
much,
guys.
Katie. So remember, if you like this content, make sure
You
you
hit the like button
hit the like button and
and the follow button.
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody.